What's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. I'm Stan Jr., and today we're looking at chapter 38 of the book of Job. And as we get started, if you're new here, go ahead and click the like button and the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. If you're a Bible Club member, thank you so much for giving to this ministry, for your support in general, and for helping us buy Bibles. We've sent over 100 Bibles to persecuted Christians around the world, and we've helped missionaries in the mission field every single month. So thank you for your donation and your consistency. Like this video, leave a white flag below. All right, let's look at chapter 38 of Job. It says, "Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, 'Who is this that darkens counsel by the words without knowledge? Dress for action, or gird up your loins like a man. I will question you, and you make it known to me.'" And this is so interesting because this is consistent with the character of God in the New Testament as well. Well, Jesus comes on the scene, and a lot of the Pharisees would question and try to trap Jesus. And what Jesus would do oftentimes is he would answer their question with another question, because he knew their hearts and he knew their intentions. So God, knowing Job's heart and intention, that it had been skewed because of the suffering that he's been in, he says, "I'm going to ask you some questions, and let's see if you can answer these questions." And we can't answer God's questions because what God is about to say is, if you think your life is so bad, you want to take the reins of running this world, you can't handle this job. So submit and respect the will of God. And so verse 4 says, "Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? On what were its bases sunk? Or who laid its cornerstone? When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Or who shut in the sea with doors when it burst out from the womb? When I made clouds its garment and thick darkness its swaddling band, and prescribed limits for it, and set bars and doors, and said, Thus far shall you come, and no farther. And here shall your proud waves be stayed. Have you commanded the morning since your days began, and caused the dawn to know its place, that it might take hold of the skirts of the earth, and the wicked be shaken out of it? It is changed like clay under the seal, and its features stand out like a garment. From the wicked their light is withheld, and their uplifted arm is broken. Have you entered into the springs of the sea, or walked in the recesses of the deep? Have the gates of the death been revealed to you? Or have you seen the gates of deep darkness? Have you comprehended the expanse of the earth? Declare if you know all this. Where is this way to the dwelling of light? And where is the place of darkness, that you may take it to its territory, and that you may discern the paths to its home? You know, for you were born then, and the number of your days is great. Have you entered the storehouses of the snow? Have you seen the storehouses of the hail, which I have reserved for the time of trouble, for the day of battle and war? What is the way to which the place where the light is disturbed or distributed, or where the east wind is scattered upon the earth? Who has cleft a channel for the torrent of rain, and a way for the thunderbolt, to bring rain on a land where no man is, on the desert in which there is no man, to satisfy the waste and desolate land, and to make the ground sprout with grass? Has the rain a father? Or who has begotten the drops of dew? From those, or from whose womb did the ice come forth? And who has given birth to the frost of heaven? The waters become hard like stone, and the face of the deep is frozen. Can you bind the chains of the Pleiades, or loose the cords of Orion? Can you lead forth the Mazzaroth in their season, or can you guide the bear with its children? Do you know the ordinances of the heavens? Can you establish their rule on the earth? And what God is saying here is that not only have I placed stars and heavenly bodies in the universe, they have a duty to do. And when you look at Jupiter, that its gravitational pull keeps our Earth safe from all kinds of random objects flying through our solar system that could destroy us. Or when you think about the Earth's magnetic field, that really, when the sun does these little sun burps and these solar flares happen, they are so hot they could really destroy a lot of our planet, that our magnetic field protects us from those things. God has placed these things in place and given them ordinances. There are rules of the gravity. There are the laws of gravity, the laws of nature that he's put in place. And he's saying, Job, can you do this? You're so busy worrying about what's going on in your life, you don't understand how much I am doing and how overarching my plan is for your life, how big it really is. Verse 34 says, can you lift up your voice to the clouds that a flood of waters may cover you? Can you send forth lightnings that they may go and say to you, here we are? Who has put wisdom in the inward parts, or given understanding to the mind? You see, he's talking about the mind here. Many people, until Sigmund Freud, didn't even talk about the difference between the mind and the brain, right? And so the Lord is already saying, hey, there's something else going on. Who can number the clouds by wisdom? Or who can tilt the water skins of the heavens when the dust runs into a mass and the clods stick fast together? Can you hunt the prey for the lion, or satisfy the appetite of the young lions when they crouch in their dens, or lie in wait in their thicket? Or who provides for the raven its prey when its young ones cry to God for help and wonder about for the lack of food? So God is saying, you have too many questions to question me, Job. You don't know enough. And he's also saying, if you think you can do a better job, you do the job then. You see, it's crazy to think that Job has gotten a response from God, and God is so loving and gracious to give him a response. Chapter 38. Thank you for reading with me. I appreciate all of you for being here. And if you would like to join the Bible Club, you can click the link in my description or ask for help in the comments section. I'll help you myself, all right? You all have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow reading chapter 39 of the book of Job. God bless you. Peace.